The thing I really love about mountain biking is you get to be out with your friends, enjoy nature, and enjoy the scenery.
So I met Joe. I used to work in a bicycle shop and be part of a shop called Mom's Apple Bikes on 2001 Bridgeway. This is back in the early 70s. And there weren't that many people. You pretty much saw anybody that rode by with cycling shorts. You mostly knew them. So Joe and I met back in those days. He actually worked for me for a while at the bicycle shop. And we started riding. We started racing together. We helped form a team called Velo Club Tamalpais, which was the first real racing team in Marin. Before that was Marin Cyclists. And we just bonded very well, very into bikes forever. So how Joe Breeze, myself, and Mark Vendetti were all raced together years ago, and Joe and I saw a collection of bikes from the 1800s, late 1800s, and we always remember this is back in the mid 70s, and we always said if we were ever going to open a museum, we would like these bikes to be there. So we were already thinking about the museum, more than 40 years ago. So the opportunity came up where the U.S. Bicycling Hall of Fame was moved to Davis, and we'd been talking about doing that. In conjunction, at the same time, there was a show that Joe Breeze curated at the San Francisco International Terminal called Repack to Rwanda. And from this, they did these incredible posters that we actually have all the way around the museum. And when the show got done, Joe asked if we could have them, and they said yes. So they were stored in Marcus's room, my son's room, for a couple of years while we started germinating how do we start this museum, what do we need to do? So we formed a board, we looked around for a space, we found a space in Fairfax, and we started to make it happen. That for us, it turned out to be the ideal location. It's centrally located in Fairfax. Fairfax is kind of the birth of mountain biking, Fairfax or San Anselmo. But it has good sight, great view of Mount Tam, a nice open space. And so it kind of just all came together. We were looking for a space that was empty. We looked into it and were lucky enough after a lot of negotiations to secure it. So partially, really luck. It happened to be open. We happened to find it. We were able to put the money together to be able to open it. So we are a non-profit museum. So everything, there are no salaries. We're all doing this. All our work that we put into it is all gratis. It's for free. It's all volunteer. Well, the museum plays into the cultural significance is that mountain biking started here as far as became popularized. The mission of the museum, Marin Museum of Bicycling, is to further cycling and the culture of cycling and the education of that. So that's our mission.